But after that first game, they know what Tundra want to do, and they should be ready to match the action a little bit better this time. And let's see how they do it with some heroes that we don't really see too much. Some Fishman, Elder Titan.
Yep, I get to cast an ET game. Woohoo! Let's see how it looks like as an ET team overall. I mean,
he's got the all chat going already. Good luck, have fun, Skeeter Man.
Yeah, they did the same thing last time. He called him Fisherman. Yeah,
Fisherman.
Fisherman.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Fisherman meets Skeeter Man.
Yep. So let's see, the ET, I mean, he's got great spells to amp. That's the one thing I'm looking at in particular. Sure, he's not really playing versus those like Agi cores where the natural order is amazing, but his stomp and his natural order this game is very nice to set up for his allies. The buff up of Magic Amp is going to be nice in particular. I think that's probably the better one that I'm looking for him to play around. With Snapfire Kisses, with Puck, with Tiny, you're buffing up all their spells nicely. So that, besides just the lane, is probably the other thing that he's looking for this melee hero that is able to lane versus Beastmaster nicely versus those summons. So he gets, of course, that Astral Spirit on it. See how he does on it, though. It's not traditional for Fishman to play one of these heroes. I think for the most part, for as long as I've known him, it's been Bane, Clockwork, Undying, Disruptor. He sticks to his 4. So I'm looking forward to be impressed. Or not impressed.
The battle begins.
Let's have a look.
Oh, God. I forgot that exists. The Abaddon taunt.
Oh, very nice. Very musical.
That's terrible.
I mean, terrible.
Look at it.
What does he do? He did like a backflip.
He's clapping. His horse and him claps, and then he flips. I don't know. It looks really weird.
Wait, what?
I don't know. It looks strange.
Do it again, Skeeter.
Beastmaster does it. He already did it twice. He can't now.
Well, let's see. Let's
see.
Let's hope for Tundra's sake he picked the heroes for other reason than he likes the taunt. Let's see what it can do on it.
It can make sense when you're playing, you know, you usually want to see these strength heroes when you're playing versus ET. Something like this Lifestealer, something like an Abaddon. Looks like this is the one that he wanted to go down the route of. Let's see if it's going to be able to match something like that NP. It's definitely not the same case as something like a Spectre in that core-to-core matchup. We'll have to see if it's actually going to end up working.
Yeah, very, very different, I would say, as well. So, let's see if this approach does work. I mean, yeah, mid, I think we're going to get to see a lot more from Stormstorm in this game. On the puck, ready to make some moves, ready to make some plays. He's not going to be sitting back, not being able to use his Midas. He's going to be looking to kill people and join to the fight.
Yeah, agreed. He doesn't have to worry about getting like the chain stun combo. This time around, it should be a lot more difficult for Tundra to set those constant kills around the map up. They don't have just like a blink DK stun to follow up arrow, etc. It's a little bit more difficult. They need like roar, they need the Pango roll, which has obviously a lot longer cooldown and stuff like that in comparison to that DK.
So it should still be a pretty even trade in the mid.
Yeah, and I should be able to farm. It's just about in the mid game how much Stormstormer was able to catch him with the coil.
Bottom lane, so this sort of duo, the offlane Snap and the Tiny, can they do much to kind of slow down a carry Abaddon in the laning stage? They can?
Yeah. Good amount of spam, good amount of pressure. I mean, double nukes coming into play is always going to be pretty strong. And if they get the positioning, of course, they're going to need tossbacks. Abaddon can sometimes feel a little squishy in the early game versus these double nukes and stuff like that. Other important thing to point out, you know, the Puck versus Pango match, I'm sure people talked about it a million times already, but you can't go shard anymore. Obviously, since it doesn't get that dispel, where in the past it's like 15 minutes hits, you just shard whenever you get coiled. So makes it for a lot harder gameplay that 9 has to adjust around. 33.
Nice Fisher from Saxa. Make sure that no first blood's going to be had quite yet. Oh,
yes,
maybe it is. Watson. TP's over. He's a nature's prophet. He's ready to jump like that across the map. Straight from the lane to take that first blood.
Very nicely done. And he even... Small thing is he actually pulled the lane with his treants too, so he actually only missed, I think, 1 last hit. Really well played from Watson.
That's nice. Bottom lane, cross snaking on his Mirana again. Had a fantastic game 1. See if he's able to have a same level of performance here in game 2. Could be a bit trickier.
Yeah, definitely much trickier versus these two way tankier heroes. Visage is not really so tanky, especially in the early game. And I like the Toby. Last game, he went for a bit of a weird build, going for like Falcon Blade first before going straight for like those type of Greaves. This time, it looks like he's just going to rush it. So Arcane Blue Greave build from the Snapfire, so we'll be that much tankier from the offlane also.
I mean, so far mid, pretty much dead even. And so it goes for the off-laners, both having a sort of similar slowdown to their opening. Toby in 33.
Yeah, they actually didn't block the pull camp, so Snaking's just been pulling. He's just pulling and pulling and pulling. I think that's the second or third pull he's been able to get off, so it is preventing quite a bit of last hits onto Toby. And top, now Fishman, he's level 3. Now the lane, it's very difficult, really, for the side of Tundra to walk up here. Level 2 Spirit makes this hero just super strong. You have seen, though, of course, there are no summons up in the top lane. So, it's, you know, she's just playing the ET straight up. He's not playing versus a boar. 33, he knows what he's doing versus matchup. He just goes Axis. This time, Kantomi will interrupt the pull, thankfully. Toby.
I mean, top. In terms of sort of movements from the supports, King. He's getting a fair bit of damage done. Good harassment that time around there.
That's the last leap. He's got one more in about 5 seconds. Then they could maybe actually go for this aggressive play. This is kind of cool. Throwing the shield on him, and then he just runs in and star storms.
Combos, yeah.
It's quite a lot of damage onto them.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, got sort of both the two of them down to less than half HP.
Really cool stuff. And looking at other... Wait a second, actually, because Snaking might get tossed.
This time he should be dead. Ooh, okay, no, never
Shield.
mind. Of course, shield. It's back up. It's there.
One more hit in the tree. Can't quite get it.
A little too speedy on the Mirana.
And looking at the preparation, we talk about this a lot when people are playing versus Tundra as Beastmaster, is blocking Ancients. They did that super early. Fishman blocked up the Ancients a minute ago. And look at the damage.
Oh, one more. We couldn't quite get it, but my goodness, yeah. Fishman able to trade very well. Bottom lane, Skeeter.
Hit her.
Down to his last shield for now.
He's so low.
That was as close as it gets, really. Skeeter, lucky to be alive.
Has been killed.
And 33 has actually decided to... I mean, I don't think I've ever seen him do this, really. Going Arcane Boots. Just because he's having such a tough time wanting to be able to get that extra spam and stuff.
I guess, yeah, because he's having to play around his axes to, and he knows he's going to have to try and catch back up in farm.
And it helps Saksa, right? So it's like Saksa's pretty limited as this Earthshaker, gives him the mana so that maybe he can actually look to
A
do
9?
something new. 9 actually making
But Watson knows. He's already gone. He's already gone, knows that sort of play is going to be coming in, and does not hang around a moment longer than he needs to be in that top lane.
Good call coming out from Anthony. Snaking. We'll just look to stop the pressure bottom by arrowing that catapult. And he gets another pull off too, so pretty significant.
That's very nice for him.
Really keeps Toby a little bit under farm. Same thing as the Beast.
It's kind of hard for Entity as well to get aggressive under the tower at the moment with their two heroes, despite the fact that they've done a decent job of slowing down Skeeter's opening.
Watson about to hit 6, and the move from Stormstormer's happening. They're going to have Coil plus Wrath of Nature. He needs one more creep.
See bottom lane.
Nice toss.
But the leaps are still there and the shield's up. Staking. Gotta still be a bit careful. The Nature's Wrath will finish him off. 9 and Skeeter. Let's see if they're able to take down Toby in return. Curse of Avernus stacks up successfully. And they will manage to find the trade there.
Up top, 33. Is he actually going to live?
He roars and runs away.
No way. All right. So that's pretty big, actually. The Wrath of Nature, yeah, it gets the kill on Snaking, but they were making the move top with Coil and weren't able to somehow get this Beastmaster. I cannot believe he lived.
Yeah, how did he get the opportunity to roll like that?
He hit around trees. He was dancing in the tree line
and then the Stormstormer sort of showed in the wave or something.
Yeah, they were just like chasing him, and then he just gets the roar.
Yeah, very nice escape.
Much closer early game going on here.
We want to go for Skeeter.
He's got the point held, though, so he can skill his ult if he needs to. He will.
Yeah, we'll get aggressive. Got to chase down Toby, and with the Starstorm, they're going to be able to take him out. Quite have enough health and mana to chase down Katomi, but still,
he'll get
more than happy to take that sort of kill. That sort of attempted play, it does hurt Entity, losing heroes to the safe lane of battle like this.
It was an optimistic go, too. Like, you know that he's 6, you know he's going to save the point from that ult, so...
You've got to be careful with those sort of moves. So I'm going to cause acceleration to the timing of Skeeter's Radiance.
Wrath of Nature is back up now. They are probably telling them, yo, Skitter's ult is on cooldown. Might be able to make a go onto him if they see a move.
It's still a bit difficult. You know, Katomi alone, it's not going to be enough setup, even if he gets the avalanche tossed into Wrath.
They need Toby. Midas finished up on Watson. We'll have it at that pretty good timing. This time, I'm fine with Midas most of the time as the NP. Just when you have the double Midas, it does feel a little grim when they had it on the Invoker last time. And now, Borrow time is back up, so they can't actually look to make that aggressive play. Top Fishman will get the D ward. 9's in the area also. Fishman.
Stomp.
Good connection.
See if the TP over. They can take out 9 in return. They will certainly be able to do so. They've got the Dream Coil. Watson was there. Katomi was also coming over in case he was necessary. So they'll punish 9 for that.
Yeah, a bit of this time, a little overzealous move from 9 himself. You're going for a 5 ET, and you're playing versus the global of the Nature's Prophet. Gets a bit too aggressive, gets punished.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Looks we are definitely setting ourselves up for a more even game.
I think, yeah, for sure. I mean, Watson, of course, once again, is having complete free farm. I mean, as he did last game, I mean, he was pretty much towards the top or at the top for the majority of the game. Of course, it didn't matter at the end of it all because of some of the matchups. But certainly, yeah, this time round, nothing quite like the Spectre that's going to kind of enable the opportunity to just sort of eliminate the Prophet from being able to play their game as the game scales on. So Watson definitely in a much stronger spot this time.
Yeah, absolutely. 33, now starting to work on those stacks. Sure, he didn't have Ancient stacks, like I was mentioning before. Fishman had blocked it out a couple times. They're even sending Treants to constantly check and scout those Ancients. Yeah, he'll farm that camp, and he should be getting pretty close to Dominator. It's very slow, though. It's going to be delayed a lot because he has gone for those Arcane Boots early.
Obviously, where both mids want to make their next move. It's a smoke up from Tundra, snaking a 9. Seeing if they can set up some more action for Skeeter around this bottom lane.
See if Entity's ready to counter gank it. Stormstormer not the healthiest right now on mana. Wrath of Nature is up, though.
Bottom smoke will get to spells. Snaking. It's gonna mean that Toby's aware of what's going on down here, so very little chance of catching the snap now. It's giving, of course, complete space for Skeeter. Very safely hit the creeps.
I'm going to keep watching Watson, the micro, as we were mentioning. He's blocking camps a lot. He's constantly sending this Nature's Call, these little treants to contest the triangle of 33. Already blocked the hard camp once. Didn't get the Ancient block this time, but either way, preventing gold, preventing catch-up from this Beastmaster is huge. These NP players, very good at being able to disrupt farm. And distributing resources nicely. So they send the NP mid, they've got the puck teeping in to perhaps look for a play, and Fishman, he's been sitting tops, like just soaking for quite some time. He actually has 3 points in Stomp now, which is really nice. That's also gotten buffed quite a bit in this patch.
And of course, Eldertine, very nice hero to be able to just kind of put a stop to the early moves that Tundra want to make.
Yeah.
Get caught in this sort of stomp and suddenly
Tatsa.
Turnaround's there for Entity.
He got vision of them there for a second. They're thinking there's a ward on the high ground there, but there's actually not. He just saw them for a quick sec.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Skater. Being aggressive himself. 33's in the area. Can he get the gap close for the roar? No, but they do force a TP.
A lot of them. A couple of TPs coming in both supports. Fishman and Katomi. I'll go for Skeeter. Borrowed time to the ready. He'll just pop it to walk off. Not allow a chance for any further backup to come in from Entity to try and take it down a second time close to the tower.
Top. Stormstormer walking in. They cannot get the chain stun, though.
Quite long enough duration.
9.
Fisher. That's a good dream coil here from Stormstormer. That's a very easy kill onto the Pango. And Saxa, no chance as well. More action that Watson's getting involved. I mean, this Nature's Prophet is getting insanely farmed. I mean, close to 8k net worth 30 minutes in. Nobody else is anywhere even close to the amount of gold that Watson has at this stage.
And he's got crazy levels, too. He's level 11 and change. He's going to be getting that level 12 super early.
This is some insane levels of farm on this Prophet. This is as good as it gets here for Watson in terms of a start.
Yeah, and even though, Toby, sure, he's suffering a little bit, he can easily get involved with all these kills. A coil, and then his follow-up will killed almost everybody on the side of Tundra, besides that Abaddon. Mech's finished up. Making some really nice moves on the map right now, Entity.
So what Entity want to do next? I mean, do you feel for Entity, knowing that they have this sort of better entrance into the game, is this sort of a lineup where they do have to make aggressive moves the same way that Tundra were in game 1, or is there not really that sort of pressure as long as they can sort of just hold back Tundra?
I'm unsure, because I'm just unsure the potential really of this Abaddon still at this point in the game.
Sure, how much of a threat it's going to be if it's a sort of Skeeter's allowed to have that time to get his Radiance, get his Manta.
Because he's free farming, but of course not the same levels as Nature's Prophecy. I just don't know how that core-to-core matchup is going to end up going down. Katomi will get brought down, and that should be, it's pretty much, yeah, that is the Sacred Relic done for Skeeter. So, I mean, not too bad of a timing. The Radiance is a little delayed, but...
I mean, what's sort of your feeling been from the Abaddons that you've seen with the, you know, this current build? You know, the fact that Radiance is back and Abaddon has that buff. You know, how strong do you feel that the carry Abaddon's been in your eyes?
It has some really insane peak timings. Like once you get level 15, you get damage talent, you start hitting like a truck, and then if you're able to get that really fun itemization, the Blink Manta, versus these range
you
cores,
jump in, you just
it's
lock
insane.
someone down completely. Suddenly, bam, silenced and slowed, and they're getting completely smacked down by the insane attack speed.
So I think there's definitely potential. I'm just unsure of how it's all going to end up going down with versus like that.
Should be an easy kill here, Fishman. We'll get caught. More money for the Radiance fund here on Skeeter. That's a
big stack here.
He's going to try and fight around this area. Stormstorm will drop the core down onto the 2, and then Kiss is coming in as well, but 33 drops the Roar. Puts stop the Kisses.
Oop. Whoopsie.
What's the echo there, but... see with the Fisher, that's still causing some issue for Stormstormer. He's going to have to retreat from this.
The arrow. They took, I think they took majority of the Ancients though. It's like a triple or quad stack they're able to take away. Tundra finding their footing completely back into this game with that type of rotation there. It's not really any of these like massive kills, but they prevent a lot with like Coil was used, Kisses was used, and Entity didn't find a big grab really besides 9.
Yeah, it was a good move from 33 to make his way straight towards Toby. Yep.
And Radiance is done. I mean, that's very quick. Like those in 2 minutes, he finished it up in a minute and 20
catching
seconds
up.
after.
He's catching up. You know, sure, still quite a while to go before he closes in on Watson's farm Skeeter, but definitely going the right direction about it with the quick pickup of the Radiance.
And he is leveling his abilities. Some of the times from these Abaddon carries, we've just seen them do like 0-4-4.
He's under the tower, but he doesn't care.
Might have to care a little.
Actually, yeah, true. He's not got his teammates around, really. Saxa. And the Fisher. Buying him a chance here.
He's pretty tanky.
I mean, he'll get caught in a big ult from Fishman, though.
But he forces... It's 5 heroes at the tier 2, completely forced back from Entity.
Sure.
In the meanwhile, you see top 33. He's going to be able to take this tower now. And 9, he's actually in. He knows everyone's low, but whoops. Can't actually connect.
Top tower's gone. Pressure definitely being applied by Tundra with the Beastmaster's balls, whilst that sort of whole focus was put around that tier 2 mid.
Toby's starting to struggle a bit here, especially on net worth. Beastmaster 33, he's got the helm pretty much done, and that is going to enable the Abaddon a lot more than like the Snapfire is going to enable the Nature's Prophet. So that is the one thing too, that the Abaddon has that steroid constantly coming in from the Beast.
Yeah, that's true.
So that could be a pretty big difference maker of his core-to-core matchup versus the NP.
Oh, man, here we go. They're going to try and catch Watson with the Moonlight Shadow setup.
They've got the Radiance off too, so he's sneaking in. They don't see it, but there, he knows.
Yeah, Watson, when he plays his Prophet, his awareness is very, very good. Yeah, I feel like the games that he's been playing it, but you rarely see him get caught like this. And it's sort of, well, in these sort of situations, he's always able to read, you know, where everybody is on the map. That's a very good kind of spidey senses.
Now Entity, they're about to have Blink Dagger finished up on Katomi. It's taken some time for him to get. He's still 70 off actually, so a little bit more time needed. And 9, he's actually the one with the Blink first. So 9, Blink Diffusal is ready. He also finds the godly item, of course, the Brigands. It's on the Pango.
They're in as well if they want to try and set something up. Saxa.
They find him.
And he's going to be able to make sure that that arrow is an easy connection from Snake King.
Skeeter's just in.
He's going to be ready to start charging towards the high ground, and with the Rolling Thunder back up, 9's in. Toby's taken down, now underneath the tower. They could consider diving for more. Skeeter is in on top of the Prophet.
Big
underneath
stuff.
the tier 2, Watson's in trouble. He's burning down, he'll turn with the Sprout. They'll cut their way through the tree line. Skeeter still closing in on the Watson. They'll try and hold back the abandon with the Dream Coil. But the burn of the Radiance does it. Watson's taken out Skeeter with the double kill.
Oh, and click on Watson. It was about 10 seconds also that it was up. It's up again in all the downtime.
It's not been a good series for Midas.
No, definitely not. Very good aggression coming out from Tundra,
Yeah,
recognizing this
running.
Gaimin. They're starting to, I think, recognize some weaknesses, perhaps from Entity, to prevent this Abaddon from just literally charging at them.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the thing, kind of around. So with the Avalanche, the Dream Coil, it's going to be difficult to keep heroes off the Prophet. They'll close the gap on the MP.
Absolutely. And now, Roche dies in seconds.
It's super quick. There's no chance of contesting this one. I mean, at the moment, Entity, they've got 3 of their heroes down bottom. So this is a very easy Roshan for Tundra.
Some concerns starting to be mounted there for the side of Entity.
I actually give the Aegis to 33 here.
Oh, I thought they gave it a snaking for a second. He killed the sentry at the same. I'm like, damn.
So I guess what? Skeeter's saying, well, I'm not going to die.
Wait, that must be it.
Nine's saying, well, hopefully I won't die.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, 33 is going to definitely get a roar off in the team fights.
Or maybe it was by accident. Now that they're tipping him and smiling and stuff. He's shaking his head and stuff like that. I'm wondering.
I was going to say, it's a little bit weird, but...
Because like a Radiance Abaddon with an Aegis is pretty nice. And a 9 has a slot for it.
Okay. Well, if this costs them the next team fight, we know he's getting booted next shuffle.
Yeah, exactly. And hopefully we'll get to ask him the question. If they do end up maybe winning this game, then we can ask about this little bit of an Aegis kerfuffle that might have gone down. Yeah, because I was like, if he has Blink Dagger, then I would have been like, okay, I can get why the Beast would maybe get it. Because he's going to be blinking in, maybe suicidal roaring and something like that. But no, it's actually 9 who has the blink. 9's the one who's jumping in. So, I mean, yeah, we'll see. A bit interesting.
Well, you know, 33 was like, look, I was involved in so much action last game. I need the Aegis. And we got internet problems. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, not the internet problems.
Uh-oh. Hopefully it doesn't last too long. Also, speaking of problems, the Midas is still up.
Well, the game's paused.
Well,
I mean,
still, you know.
Oh, that's true. I mean, he did have some time.
He did have a little bit of a moment or two before. I think he had 1 second.
Did he kill a wave? No, there's no way. There's a wave here.
Oh, no, but Storm's going to win and rift it. He's
right, they've got time to talk about this. Puck, do not nuke these creeps.
I mean, either whatever. It's going to be some downtime either way. Ah, yes, our favorite neutral. Look at him.
Look at him go.
In his glory.
I just feel sad for him. He's always holding this cup, but it's never got anything in it. Poor lad. Someone give him a drink.
What the hell? Pretty BM. They'll fill it up.
They're drinking it in the pitcher.
That's the next patch. You know, that's the ambitious changes that Valve was talking about. We're filling the wine cup.
I guess. I mean, looking at his face, maybe he's had a few too many glasses. He's kind of, whoa.
Oh, what the hell you mean?
Look at him. He's out of it. Don't fill that man's cup up. He's had enough.
How many couriers just died too, actually? Wait, let me check. There's a lot of couriers dead right now, right? Wait.
Is there?
Watson's courier. I think I saw like 3 couriers dead at the moment. There's been a lot of couriers killed. Yeah, it happens every game. Hard to point them all out.
Oh, there we go. We got the stat. We got the graphic.
Beautiful, thank you. Wait, how's that make sense?
That's not that many, Fog. Come on, now you just look silly.
Wait,
what?
How does that even make sense? There's 3. How's Beastmaster's courier's dead? It doesn't even say that the Dire killed one.
Well, what's your point?
Well, Beastmaster's courier's dead, and it says only 3 couriers were killed. Wait, am I?
Yeah, but how does that?
Wait, am I drunk?
These?
Maybe
What do you mean? What do you mean that? That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean? What's your point?
Maybe it was one of his couriers. Wait, how can
maybe
he be connected to webcam?
Of course, maybe.
Wait, how can he he can't be connected to webcam. He's offline.
I don't know. Rules are rules.
He got bodied.
We're slapping out the rule book here.
Fishman just types that. Just
well, yeah, the rule book. It don't. You know. Yeah.
Cam from phone.
And they got 33 helping out.
Him.
33 helping out here. 33 calling them out with the bants.
Oh, I love it.
Let's have a look.
Some good fun.
That's right. Teams. As they're
smiling. You saw them. They're smiling in their cameras. They're feeling.
Do you not have phones?
Is that a rare Katomi?
Let's say nowadays.
That was a rare Katomi smile. I swear I never see that man smile too much in these games. He's very serious.
Do you not all have phones? Come on.
Well, hopefully.
Let's have a look.
Hopefully this doesn't take
Twitch
too much
stream.
time. I think his power went off. Oh no. Oh, I really hope it doesn't take too long.
Well, I assume he's not got a landline. It's a mobile.
Should be coming.
Should be.
Should be. I mean, should be as you.
Let's fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Everyone having a lot of fun here.
They are. I mean, definitely a bit awkward that for Tundra this sort of pause happens after your Beastmaster's picked up the Aegis, but that's the world they've got to live in. You know, he's just got to... This moment maybe lasting a bit longer than 33 would have hoped. A little awkward.
But either way, I mean, hey, anything can work. As long as they use the Aegis properly, hey, stop trying to give it to him. That's cheating. Stop it. As long as they use it properly, and with this also, with this Aegis, they can make some big moves. They can make really aggressive moves right now versus Entity and look to take one of these tier 2s probably. That's probably the big thing they're looking at. Because as you mentioned before, Watson has Gleipnir. He's got tons of farm, but he can definitely be fragile. And they definitely have some ways to get on top of him.
Let's see. I mean, they did say he was hopefully on his way back, so hopefully the problems have fixed themselves.
Hope so. Hope so.
Let's have a look. Hopefully he's booting up.
Stop it. Don't. No Meteor Hammer. No.
No. He's got the correct build here.
Uh-oh.
Let's have a look. All the...
Now they're tipping him too. Uh-oh. Entity's not liking this.
F9. Don't. You probably get in trouble if you press F9 now.
I'm not clicking it. It's not me.
Don't press F9. Well, I
that's
mean,
a fair point.
Well, it also is a fair point that phones exist.
Contact him with a phone.
Get him on his phone. It's old school, you know. Ring him up. Give him a phone call. Maybe he didn't charge his phone. That's, you know what I mean. That's like me. I never charge. I always forget to charge my phone. It could maybe there's a 0% battery. You know, when you're playing games all day and you don't have anyone to talk to, you don't. That's me, by the way. I don't plug the phone in.
I don't got anyone to talk to.
My phone, you know, I don't need to message anyone. I message people on Steam. What do I need to message people on the phone for? Who needs a phone? I don't need a phone.
True. Stop it. No Meteor Hammer. No.
Maybe, I think his phone out of power. I think he's been caught unlucky here.
Oh, this is grim.
Yeah.
And this is actually like, I mean, pauses in general are grim, but when you're like, this is like you lost full power. So now you come back and you're like, all right, guys, what the hell is happening? What happened in the last minute? Like, where are we?
Yeah.
He's back.
He's back.
Woo!
He's online. Here we go.
Oh, God. Oh, no, level 3.
I don't even know what level 3 is.
I don't either.
Maybe it's good.
Katomi's smiling. I mean, they're still grinning and stuff, so.
He's on his way.
He's back. His webcam's online. No level 4.
Let's bring out the level 4. Let's do it. Bring out the level 4.
There we go. He's back. And now, okay, Midas, he's got to get back into his things. Midas is up. They just got Roche. He's queued up the BKB. He's starting to get situated. Needs that BK to be able to fight. And let's be underway. Much slower game this time, 9 to 8, 19 minutes. I think we had like 30 kills last time by now, but much more contested game. Or so far, much more contested. Right now, Tundra starting to get a big momentum swing.
Oh, back on.
But here we go.
Back on, here we go. Let's see what they can do with this Aegis.
Did he clear the creep wave?
Oh, did he Midas?
Stormstormer, he Midas. He left it for him.
They made sure they knew they had time.
Beautiful.
Advanced strategy.
Very nice. And component number 1 of BKB. I think Watson, for the next few fights, has to be very careful how he turns up pre-BKB. Stop, Snay. They got it. Clean pick off.
See if they want to put some pressure to this tier 2 bottom, or if they're going to try and respond to the push that's coming in top. Tundra.
They've got Treants up in 2 seconds, so it looks like they will probably look for a trade here at the moment. Glyph is popped. No Glyph on the side of Entity, though, so top tower going to drop quite a bit faster. They might even be able to mount the defense. Yeah, they're going to come down here. Entity's got to be careful. This is bold for them to stay.
33. Won't quite be able to start things off, though. It's Watson. He's...
The cookie! Oh, no!
What?
It griefed him!
Oh, no!
Oh, no! Tip Toby for sure!
That is...
Oh, no!
He didn't want to cook. He was on a diet!
Oh, God, he was TPing!
Oh, no!
Wait, I thought you can't cookie people who are channeling and stuff. Did he stop it or something? Oh,
wait, did
no.
it? Oh, okay. Was it actually the Prophet then?
I don't know, but
can.
Either way, Toby got him killed, and now Toby, he'll pay with
that as well.
life. Oh boy, that is a immense momentum swing. Tundra find himself a freebie. Oh boy. Oh, he's definitely putting the sorries in.
Sorry. Yeah.
I don't know if he'll forgive you for that one.
He's disabling help right now.
Yep,
I just saw him.
would.
He did it.
And now, I mean, that's a pick. That's a tier 2 top. A pickup on your core. Another. Dude, I think this is a immense momentum swing here. Skitter, he's probably gonna have Manta pretty much done now when the Nature's Prophet comes to join into the fray again. Oh boy. Soxa now has Blink Dagger also, and this Watson, like, he does not have BKB, 1,000 gold still. He cannot look to get any fights versus the side of Tundra. Oh boy. I'm gonna blame the pause.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, stop it.
Okay.
He's got to get out, and he might get caught by 9.
Uh-oh.
He's indeed in a bit of trouble.
Echo.
This done. Echo as well. They're trying to lock him down. He'll get the Dream Coil off. Will manage to jump away. He's out of range of the swashbuckle. 33 is ready to charge him with the roar.
Axes.
And Naomi gets the toss back. And Toby, he'll end up still dying. 33 gets the double. Is the Aegis going to come into play?
Nice Aegis.
You know what? It's working out. It's 33.
Toss back.
He is going to get tossed under the tier 3. 9's going to jump in to try and help. In fact, they get the connection with the arrow. 33 turns with the axes. And it was the plan all along. 33 knew that's why he was the one to pick it up. He doesn't want his teammates grabbing that Aegis. He needs it.
And I think Stormstormer got caught off guard from the range of those axes. The lens maybe from 30. Those axes clipped him. They got Stormstormer at the end there too.
That's right. They'll be giving this man the next Aegis.
And this was all Watson. He felt the need to turn up because he gets, he might get a kill or two here. This was all without BKB. He's dead. BKB stalled longer. This could just be game almost. Tundra getting some crazy fights back to back to back.
They are indeed. Maybe that cookie was the level 3 penalty. It's all gone downhill since then. 16 to 10, 7K lead now.
Oof. And Skitter, Manta's done. Blink immediately queued up, level 15. So he's getting that really peak timing that he was looking for.
I guess the Blink next, and then it's.
Oh boy.
And he's online.
And the whole map at this point too, constricted entity. Gonna have trouble going outside. Look at the coverage of vision. The wards, the sentries from Tundra, blanketed.
So they can get the coming out with the smoke.
Scanned.
They know.
Snay.
And the Midas.
No. Is it up? It is. And Snay, he breaks the smoke. No way he lives. No way he gets away. Feels like it couldn't be going worse for Entity in these last 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah, and it's just so rapidly. Before it was looking pretty good.
Sure.
It was looking pretty close. Watson now managed to get back onto getting the BKB, but the cause of Tundra, they're closing in on the farm of this Prophet.
So much has been given to the side of Tundra, really. I mean, snaking again, level 14 somehow. So he does this a lot of times on his Mirana. He is crazy farmed. Crazy overleveled as well. Buying themselves a gem now. In order to get out on the map, they had to actually do this. Stormstormer, they picked one up for him to be able to get these D wards and actually get out there without just being watched from everything from Tundra, but still not easy. Still going to be Hawks and everything too that they perhaps won't see even with the gem if it's hidden away. They got to all they all really have to stick together on the side of Entity now, it feels. Watson has to do all that split pushing for them.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Bastion now picked up also, so an answer for the BKB, and they're looking to smoke. They feel like they've got a timing. 33 also has a BKB of his own. Gonna just be able to pierce through that coil, pierce through all that damage that's coming out, because Entity pretty limited on the physical front. Uh-oh. This could be a painful position. They might get sandwiched down bottom.
33. Look at the initial roll. Stormstorm's going to go for the TP out in the trees. He gets out just in time. Saxa, a little bit too slow on the Echo. Good call to try for it. Not quite quick enough. Looks like it would just be Fishman that gets left behind here. Everybody else of Entity able to successfully back out.
Okay. I mean, could have been disastrous.
It could have been a lot worse.
Could have lost 3 heroes or something there. Tundra, though, rainbow TPs after they clear away bottom. Stormstormer. He jumps in.
Oh, he's gone in.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. He gets bashed. The arrow.
It's coming in. He's gone.
Quick moves, punished, and that's the gem they've taken away.
I mean, it really was exactly that. Very quick. You know, you can't blame Stormstorm. He didn't expect the 4th to be there that quickly, just like that. Maybe he expect like one hero to TP'd over to sort of farm the jungle from that outpost top, but the whole squad, He didn't expect that at all.
And now Toby, there's that blink from Skeeter. He already popped the Manta, so can't do the instant silence, but they've got the catch. Ever since the pause.
Yeah. Tundra just go, 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 and Entities, they just sort of lost their flow.
Yep. Tower being brought down. They didn't even glyph?
Oh,
I guess they're waiting for the racks. They already lost the tier bottom, so.
Oh, true that. Yeah, that wasn't the first tower.
Yeah. I mean, either way, I don't even think the glyph is going to be able to hold this one anyway.
I mean, what, you taking a couple of racks here, or you just settling for the one? Nice banter. How's that? Might just allow him to take down Katomi. It does. Katomi's gone.
Skeeter. Can they commit for him?
They're going to try. Splitter's there for the setup. 33's the BKB has got a roar available to hold back anybody that starts to threaten Skeeter. Fisher's there. Jump forward for 9 with a rolling thunder. Double kill for 33. Fishman to fall. They take their axe, they take the kills, and they continue to take a heavy advantage against Entity. 21-10, 15k lead.
They covered themselves very nicely too. It looked maybe like Skeeter could die, but they just BKB and charge in with 33 to prevent them to go for that chase. All lanes pushing in. They find themselves a beautiful neutral item there. The Mindbreaker, give that one to the Abaddon. Now you actually just get insta-silence into another insta-silence. And things completely out of control. It was close. We did have it, what, it was like 9-8 at some point, almost even net worth, but yeah, Roche, after pause especially too. Tundra, full firm control. Entity trapped in the base, only Watson can go outside, and it's not easy for Watson to go outside. As we mentioned, since they lost their gem, since they lost all this vision, the Hawk could just scout him. He has to play very risky with the places he farms. It's a tough one.
Smoke time from Entity. They know that taking a fight on their high ground is going to be very, very tricky. There's not necessarily easier to do it outside of the base, but this is their best chance of getting back into the game.
Snaking breaks it instantly.
And it's going to be the jump in return for Skeeter. Raw's going to get dropped down onto Katomi. They take out the Tiny. See 9 with the rolling thunder, ready to chase for more. He's going to turn his attention over towards Stormstormer. Jump forward from Saxon with the Echo Slam. They'll lock down Stormstormer. That's the puck gone.
And Fishman gets bashed. Cookie during channeling. This time doesn't work.
All the Greaves will save Fishman.
Okay,
they're able to heal him up, get him back up to the high ground, but it's still 2 more dead.
And look who's up. Big boy Roshan. There's a train to scout it out. Don't think they're going to be able to contest no puck. Ult's all kind of wasted. Ult's used. Tundra, they're going to bring it down in seconds. The Skeeter actually he went back to base, so won't be able to get there too fast, but they kill it fast anyway without him.
.33 standing outside of the pit this time to make sure that he doesn't, he holds himself back from picking up that Aegis.
I hope he blinks in and grabs it. He doesn't have one, does he? That would be pretty funny. This time, they'll give it to Skeeter. He also has the shard. So has his miscoil. He has that 1 point from earlier picked up into it. So yeah, he can do some big things. And yeah, just very difficult after all this momentum swing for Watson. Joining these fights, we mentioned needed BKB to be able to join fights, but because of how much they were able to get from that momentum swing, he could just die even if he shows up with BKB versus these double bashers and these blinks and everything to get on top of him.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Just not easy by any means now for him. It really does feel like they're going to have to do some type of crazy base defense with tossbacks, breaking coils and stuff, but yeah. Not easy at all as Watson, he's showing, and they're going for him right away. The roll, the stun.
And see if he's able to get any sort of opening to get the BKB off. No, he can't. The Raw's there to follow up into the arrow.
And he spent his gold. He's down for 70.
And 9 is ready to roll past Toby. Maybe set up for more. Katomi's going to try with a jump forward to look for a toss back. Dreamcore's dropped down onto the 2 of them. And get the follow-up stomp. Splitter's coming in big as well as the follow-up,
nice
the kisses. That will get the 2 of them taken out. 9 and Sax down. And not bad there from Entity. Despite losing the Prophet, they're able to defend.
Beautiful stomp from Fishman. Catch, what, 3 or 4 heroes following up with that splitter.
Yeah. Good combo.
And now 9 may be saying, like, man, I wish I had Aegis. Skeeter has it right now. Just kidding. Stormstormer Has to be careful. The adversity of bad, and he can blink in 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, it's nice. He using the waning rift there to try and make sure Skeeter didn't have the instant blink. We'll still be able to get a blink afterwards.
1 or 2 hits.
Not quite. Oh, he's stuck a little bit. But
he sees Skeeter. Is he gonna chase?
4 seconds to blink. It's too long.
Can't quite.
Storm's gonna be fine.
He got, honestly, it's crazy, like, because, like, he hits an illusion with his hero on a bat until the Mindbreaker gets used. If he doesn't actually hit a hero and then he gets the initial hit, he probably still gets Stormstormer, but the illusion thing and blah, 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 all those type of plays, Stormstormer gets away because of it. Bit fortunate.
So close to the Abyssal. I mean, once the Abyssal's there, I mean, Skeeter will guaranteed just delete whoever he gets on top of. There's very little to be done to save them.
And snaking also, we saw that connection, of course, from the Earth Splitter and everything. He's now has a pipe, so he can prevent a good amount of that damage. And yeah, Abyssal's there. Now even an Orchid for 9, so he actually has a silence as well for a Stormstormer that could be problematic. He doesn't have a Dispel. And full control of the map constantly here.
And he's in!
Shoved in. He's in!
Didn't quite have the Manta ready. It was still on cooldown when he made the jump, Skeeter, so couldn't go for that. And to sort of set up with a curse. But nonetheless, pushing them back, allowing them to take the range racks. Won't even have to have the borrowed time forced yet. And of course, still 2 minutes on the Aegis, so more than ready to go again if he sees a target. Mid lane, Stormstormer and Katarome is stepping out at the base.
They're going for the big wraparound.
It's not going to be easy. I mean, Tundra, they're just going to be jumping the base.
Watson.
He's gone.
Boy.
And again, of course, still hasn't managed to get the money up for buyback.
The perfect target they could get.
And then the arrow is there on a Fishman. Very much feels like this is just Tundra closing this up.
They find the back line for a second here. They'll go for Saksa. They'll get him, but that's the full coil.
And there's the Raw to put a stop to the TP from Kataomi. It's another kill for Tundra.
And they could just push some racks perhaps here, but they're looking for Stormstormer.
I mean, I'm sure they'll be back to getting the Megas here.
Yeah. Bottom tower, or bottom racks.
It's gone. Skeeter can clean up the top.
And
should be the Mega Creeps.
Yep. It was close for a little bit in this game.
It was, the opening was decent from Entity. But again, Tundra, I mean, so the second half of this game, matching the pace they were bringing in game 1.
Absolutely. I mean, a treat to see, really, because a lot of people, they talk about Tundra, the slow, boring style. This has not been it today.
Not
today
at all.
is all about go, go, go. It's bloodthirsty.
Very, very, very difficult for Entity to play against.
One second on Watson. They won't be able to finish off those Megas.
Okay. I mean, they can go in again.
Orchid.
Skeeter, if he's ready to blink, we'll see if he wants to jump. Yeah, he's just going to go straight for Kataomi first. Get rid of the Tiny on the front lines. Toby has to put the BKB in an attempt to get away out to the high ground. The stuns catch Stormstorm into the Raw. It's Puck dead. Skeeter's ready to clean up more. It's godlike for 33 this game.
Aegis gets used at a perfect timing. It's about to tick away.
And he can just go straight back in onto Stormstormer, who's caught at the front. Die back on the puck. It's going to be game over. GG's call. Tundra, they'll take this series today 2-0. And in rather refreshing fashion in how fast and aggressive they play. This was very impressive to see from Tundra 2 times in a row. An Entity, game 2 looked...